Shalom, welcome to my balcony in the center of Jerusalem. During the next 2 days, we're going to celebrate in Israel the feast of Purim. Purim literally means fate. But is it really a story of fate? No, not really, because we know God is the one who is pulling the strings, even in the lives of those who don't acknowledge Him, even in a book that doesn't even mention Him, even in a nation that its majority doesn't realize He is the one behind the scenes. So Purim is a great timing to remember there is a sovereign God behind every deed. Even when our enemies are rising up once more and trying to annihilate us, we are going to put costumes on to celebrate, to rejoice that once again we survived and we are here and we are here to stay. We are also going to deliver goods to one another, to visit families, to give alms to the poor. These are the customs of Purim, and it is all based on the book of Esther. There's a few more customs not based on the book of Esther and shouldn't be practiced, but they are. I want to mention 2 points that are dear to my heart concerning Purim. The first one is from Esther 9, verse 1, says that whatever was planned against the Jews, it was turned to the contrary. The tables were turned over. And this is a thing throughout history. No matter what the plan and schemes are, it is turned over in God's hand because there is a kingdom and we have a part in it and it needs to move forward. The other verse I want to read to you is at the end of that chapter, and I want to read verse 28. These days, these 2 days of Purim were to be remembered and celebrated throughout every generation, every family, every province, and every city. But it wasn't only back then. And these days of Purim were not to fade from among the Jews, or their memory fade from their descendants for generations and generations. It's interesting because Purim is not a part of the Feast of the Lord mentioned in Leviticus and the Law of Moses. Yet it is the only feast to be commemorated forever and ever in every city, every family, every generation, because it's a story of turning over the tables, turning around the story into what God has in mind. Celebrate with us, because there's life after death.